The North American Wilderness Elk Hunting Horseback Experience.
Brown bear in Alaska is easier than finding an elk up there, unfortunately.
I didn't know my chances were lower.
So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for sure 6, maybe 7 branch antlered bulls.
If you call it an elk hike, you'll always be successful.
In these things, there's so many uncontrollables, right? You go in with a loose plan, but it's so loose because a bear tears down the tent, or you get flooded in the river that's normally 6 inches deep is 6 feet deep, and so the rules are totally different out here.
Well, when that elk comes running in screaming, then you remember why you do it. So, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's a fire. That's getting deleted, right?
Literally are in camp with 2 comedians.
This is elk guiding service.
Oh? No.
Call anytime.
Call for a mediocre hunt.
Headed top of that puppy. Physicality, this hunt is an 8 at least, maybe a 9 out of 10.
My toes hurt from going down, and my toes are jamming into my boots.
An elk
Cam.
wants to bite you or make love to you. It's up to the hunter to make the right decision.
You gotta be bullish on the bulls.
Yeah.
Billy, man, gotta tell you, you look good in the camo. We were talking today, we were like, you're like an action figure.
So we're on the trail of a big bull. So I think today we're kind of going for broke. It's big 6.
Is that a helicopter? Yeah, that's like a rescue situation.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, my SOS. Oh.
This film is brought to you by OnX Hunt, the #1 hunting GPS app. Receive 20% off your subscription by entering code MDMM at checkout. Only at onxhunt.com. We're going elk hunting. Packed up, ready to go. My stuff, Jack Pine stuff.
Oh yeah.
Going in on horses and mules, you kind of want what you need for the day in your backpack, and then everything else packed up into small bags that they'll be thrown in manis or sawbucks, panniers. So, I haven't been elk hunting in over 20 years. Looking forward to this. 45 pounds, man. You keep us lighter than a Super Cub pilot.
Yeah, that's what 45 pounds looks like too. Some guys say they have 45 pounds, but it looks a lot more than that.
This is probably more than
We had guys yesterday. We had to have an extra truckload to take their stuff. Yeah, we're kind of full-time outfitters, pretty well year-round. Our main business is here in Colorado, or southwestern corner of the state, near Durango. National forest, horseback, wilderness stuff would be our majority of it, but we do private land as well. We also raise a herd of elk, cattle, ranch, and all the things, so we stay pretty busy, but we also go around the world with clients, and I'd say Mexico is a big part of our business, mule deer hunts in Sonora, and then we have a bear camp in Saskatchewan in the spring. Don't have many months off. We're hunting something all year round, and if we're not, we're out selling hunts at the shows. We're in the industry. I don't really know how we did it, but it's from scratch. No one else did, me and Maggie. So we're lucky to be here and getting started out here in the national forest system with all the locals who didn't even know who we were was not easy. They're not all friendly, if you know what I mean. It did take a pioneer spirit. And a lot of it was like the Wild West in the beginning. There was guns and stuff involved, so it's all part of the adventure, I guess. But now we're 13 years later, we're the last ones left. You know what I mean? So it took a lot, and there was definitely hard days.
We're in southwest Colorado where they get 8 inches of rain a year. And we've gotten 6 of them in the last 72 hours.
I'll tell the guys with the car to park here.
You know what you should do? You should drive out in it and just test it.
Can't get across the river. He said it's 6 feet deep. So you're going to the main camp tonight anyway with everybody. You'll be there till the water drops. But it's fine. You can still hunt that area from the camp. It's just can't cross the river, I guess.
What I've found is rolling with the punches more often than not serves you.
There's nobody else here.
Well, what other option?
Exactly. You just got to roll with the punches like something good. All things work for good.
There's times you can show up here and there's 20 cars with hunters ready to go, you know. So there's from here to camp, there's no one. I think every one of these valleys is good out here.
Sweet.
I like the sound of
Bag
that.
a couple of bulls on the way into camp. What should a client coming on a wilderness elk hunting adventure with Western Sky Outfitters, what should they expect?
They should expect good horses, good country, good equipment, good guides, and to be in elk country. You know, they should also just enjoy the experience, relax, have a good time. Honestly, the national forest elk hunts are probably about 5 to 10% success across the board. So we're typically twice 50% to 80% on a good week. So that's, we're increasing your odds, but we're definitely not guaranteeing elk or anything. Our job is to make sure everybody's safe, everybody has a good time, has good horses, good equipment, good guides. We're at the trailhead when you're supposed to be. We get you in, we get you out. That's, if we can do all those things, we did our job. Elk are always the wild card. And honestly, of all the things I've hunted around the world, like a brown bear in Alaska is easier than finding an elk up there. Unfortunately, elk are just that kind of animal, but that's why people want to hunt them.
What's yours? His name's Boxer.
Boxer. Cool.
Ankle giant.
Anything to know about Boxer?
Nope. He's gonna follow right along.
Okay.
You're getting phase 1 or first wave of them going in. There'll be more today though. So far so good.
Beer's going in with you guys, Taylor.
Can you put one back here?
You need some in your saddlebags?
For me, it really is the horses and just the wall-tinted camp in the mountains. That's what I love, and elk are part of that. But honestly, archery hunting elk is pretty awesome. You know, I had a bull this year. We killed it 15 yards. It was screaming, and a big 6-point. And I had to duck and lay down, and my hunter shot over my back. He came in that fast, and that is the pinnacle of hunting for me. Elk definitely do have a special place in my heart, I guess. But I've guided a lot of them, so that sometimes I get tired of carrying them out and all that. But when that elk comes running in screaming, then you remember why you do it. So yeah, there it is. On cue.
It's kind of nice because I'm the people person, and Travis maybe isn't so much the people person, but he's the doer. You know, and I always joke and say, we sell an experience. I hope you get an animal, and I know you're going hunting, but we're selling you an experience. You get to go up in the mountains and make these amazing core memories. You know, watching somebody harvest an animal that has worked really hard for it is just so rewarding. Even if they don't harvest, just people going up and just experiencing God's country, getting away from everyday life. We're just super fortunate to have a lot of repeat customers, so we've also been able to watch their kids grow also, and then now we're taking their kids hunting, and it's just really amazing to be the person that gets to provide those experiences for these people and families. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Even when it gets tough, I'm like, well, what else do I want to do?
Couple kicks there, John. Couple kicks. Come on, kick.
I see it as like a blessing. We get to juggle all of these things. Like I've always said, it's how you define being busy. Try not to set like a limitation on what you can do and what you can handle, and then you really find out that you can handle more than you probably think.
It happens either way. I always tell the guides that. Like, say first rifle season, that's 5 days. It's going to be over in 5 days. It can either be good or bad, but it's still going to happen. So there is no limit to how busy you can be. It's still going to be. At the end of it, it'll be over. And either everybody's happy or everybody wants to kill us. We'll see. I guess what I love about guiding is, you know, I always had the passion for being outdoors and for hunting. And truly, I like hunting here, and I like the horses, and I like the Rocky Mountains. You know, I've guided in Alaska and all over, and my favorite place to be is above timberline with my horses by myself or with a client, you know. There is something about Colorado and the Rocky Mountains or Wyoming or wherever. Alaska's great too, but it rains a lot, you know. Like being stuck in a tent in Alaska, I've done that plenty. I prefer the Rocky Mountains. Like I just truly like the lifestyle and the horses and you know what it does for my family and my kids, and they get to see it all. So that's what it's about.
Just the smell of elk country. It's good to be back in it. So I guided in the Frank Church River No Return for 7 years, guided 1 year in southern Colorado, shot a couple elk for myself, one in Colorado near Estes Park, one in Idaho. But it feels good to be back. Miss that smell, miss this high country, miss those quaking aspens, miss the stubborn old mules, miss the wall tent adventure, the camp camaraderie, riding out every morning, hearing the bugles. And so that's our mission. That's what we're here to capture. The North American wilderness elk hunting horseback experience. Get up. Old snag, she just laid on her. Alright,
Here, I got her. You don't worry about it. Huntley, grab that one for me.
Yeah, she knows it's...
I was just about to give you a job.
Yeah, I don't want one.
No, thank you for doing that very much.
Got
Appreciate it, mate.
Nah, no problem. We are at main camp, so instead of having 5 hunters in one camp and 4 in the other, because of the high water we can't get to the upper camp, it's going to be 8 hunters in this camp here for a day or two. So full house to say the least.
Oh, say what?
Black bear, my daughter shot here.
A black bear? No, I don't need a whole one. Oh yeah? I'll split one. Hey, Muttley! Here, Muttley can have half of mine.
I can have half of this one. How about that? We don't have to share everything.
Season up with the cheese in there and stuff. Yeah. Smoke it long enough.
I wasn't
That's
like
good,
super.
though.
I've had bear that was really good, but wasn't super confident. So if I was spending the money to have it processed, I made sure it was all spicy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Real nice.
You ever had black bear?
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
There's a cup of coffee over for you.
Oh, thank you. Holy smokes, that's nice.
The
Well, we get her
pyrotechnics
started.
begin now.
Right.
So you guys can
Elk
use.
Camp 2026.
You guys can use chainsaws. When we arrived in camp, it felt as though the world stopped spinning. The country was all new to me, but the peaceful, time-still feeling was familiar and exactly what I was looking for. It was great to meet the wrangler, cooks, guides, and fellow hunters. Everyone in camp was excited for the week ahead.
I'll go toe-to-toe fishing with anybody. Hunting, not so much.
I wasn't sure if I felt like one of the guides or one of the sports, but I did know this is where I belonged. After 2 years of rehabilitating a broken spine, this hunt was going to be a challenge and a huge test for me. But I was ready for the adventure.
What?
Now we know what happened to that cow those dogs were chasing
Right.
around.
Charlie, did you have the best night's sleep of your life or what? Because I don't think you moved.
I had a real good sleep.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, you know, something about the fresh air and that NyQuil PM that I took.
All right, yeah, 7 of those will do you.
Yeah, knocked me out.
Any words of wisdom for us as we head out for the day?
If you call it an elk hike, you'll always be successful. We're just out hiking.
That's right.
With the possibility of elk.
You gotta be one with the elk. And by that I mean you've gotta be like intimate in some ways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it gets real intimate out here.
An elk
Camp.
wants to fight you or make love to you, and it's up to the hunter to make the right decision.
You gotta be bullish on the bulls.
The circle of life. All right.
Go get them, boys.
We'll see.
Give us your best elk bugle, Charlie.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Why don't you give me a day to really hear what it sounds like?
I need a
This is day one, man. Let's
need
do
a
that on
paper
day
towel
3.
roll holder, and I can really lay one out for you.
Go get it, fellas.
All right, see you, boy.
We're purposely setting the bar low for our guide, so we're being late, ready for day 1. I don't want his expectations to be very high. Rumor has it he packed a lunch for us. He's a South African. One thing I know about the South Africans is they're very hospitable, overly kind and generous. So we're going to exploit him and take advantage of him in every way, shape, and form possible. Wishing I'd have brought a bigger backpack. We're off. Day 1. Right on time, 10 minutes late. I suspect Matt is an experienced enough guide, there's the fox, to have told us 5:30, meaning he didn't want to leave until 5:40. But I'm excited. A little warmer than I would like for sure. A few stars, forecasts, a little bit of rain, but not much moon. I think we're in for a good hunt. So we get into this big bowl that we wanted to hunt in, and there's a wall tent right in the middle, like a turd in a punch bowl. But I don't see anything outside the tent, so there's a hole in the tarp. There's no stovepipe sticking out, so that's a good sign. But we're committed for the day. We hiked probably close to an hour and a half to get up here, so we're committed for the day. So they might have came from the backside, so that might not even be there. That wouldn't make sense that that's their camp.
They're coming back.
Right.
Coming down.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't make sense it's even their tent.
No, we just been sitting, glassing a bit, and spotted some elk all the way down the bottom there. Just going to give it some time and see what we're working with. If it's a big bull like Billy wants, or if it's a legal bull that Billy doesn't want. We've got a 5-point first thing in the morning. And there's a few more elk up on top. Spotted them at the same time, now we got to relocate those. Maybe the 5-point ain't alone. Well, all the bulls we're seeing are down low. Got a spike. Seen 2 5-points, 2 spikes. Definitely split up. He's got a big body but a very pretty face. Oh yeah, he's got some antlers. I wonder if that's that 5-point. Yeah, I think it's the same one. If he's a 6, barely.
That same one that came over the ridge?
I kind of think so. He looks like a 5x6. Yeah, 5-point. Maybe a different one. Yeah, he would have had to make some tracks, so wouldn't he have? I suppose for an elk, that's no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 20 head.
Up there, buddy. From that main herd.
Yeah, they're near
There's one moving. Is that a bull? Moving left to right towards him.
Yeah, there's one spike. They're kind of spread out. Well, yeah, definitely a lot of elk. First real herd was probably 20 head. Kind of looks like our dudes that came in over top of us are working down the ridge and maybe setting up for a shot across canyon at the 5-point that we saw earlier this morning. It's really, really nice not seeing anybody, but that's all part of it. So that's something that I haven't really had to deal with too much. Is been pretty spoiled hunting like extremely remote. This is fairly remote, but you run into people once in a while. But yeah, you always got to be adaptable, change plans, and I don't know, that's one of the best things I find about big game hunting is just there's highs and lows, and it just seems like anything in life is the highs are predicated by the lows. You don't have those great feats of accomplishment or whatever is great in life, you will have equal lows to match it. It's like the greatest adventures. It's just, I don't know. I know I kind of beat a dead horse and I'm always kind of talking about the same things, but as you just delve into more pursuits of any kind, there's always new challenges to be had. And when I look at my own life, the times when I've been most miserable, it's usually because whatever the challenge is that's in front of me that I'm like stepping in is I'm not stepping into it. Like I balk at it, just like a mule balking at a bog or balking at crossing a bridge or going across a creek. It's like it's the only way. You just got to use your discernment. It's like, well, you got to decide, am I going through this or not? And once you decide you got to go through it, I think you just got to delve into it.
We try to get people to appreciate that part of the hunt, to go up there and It's not just about killing the elk. It's about taking a minute and looking around and appreciating what's around you. So that's an important part of it. Trying to get that through to all the clients doesn't always work, but they should know. You know, if they don't feel it, then they should be hunting something else somewhere else. You know.
One is definitely a 5x5 and the other one's either a 5 or a 6. Up on their feet at 1:30 in the afternoon. How long do you think it would take us to get over to those bulls?
4 hours.
Oh, that long.
Because if we get into a shooting position.
And the thermals are going to be coming up and the wind's blowing this way, so you'd almost have to kind of wrap around them. Yeah.
Wrap around them.
So we got a lot of up and downs. Almost probably faster going up, taking the trail, and then diving down on them.
Yeah, diving all the way down there, coming through the timber and then up the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a tall order.
But we've been seeing good bulls. So.
Yeah.
At least we're seeing them.
Yeah, if we saw that bull in a... Yeah. So I said a 6 point.
But he's not just... I think he's not quite there.
Nah. He's barely a 6 point.
Yeah. We'll keep looking.
He's up.
There's gear you want, and there's gear you need. As a hunter, Alaskan guide, and outdoor film producer, I can tell you the Snapshot and the Nexus tripod attachment systems from All In are absolute must-haves. Whether it's from your truck, on the prairie, or in the backcountry, efficiency is everything when you need to get the footage or judge that animal. The All In system is simple, durable, lightning quick, and it's in my pack on every hunt. All In. Connect, capture, conquer. Go to allin.co and enter MDMM for 10% off and see what you've been missing.
Well, we're watching these two midday bulls, and then saw a third, and then a fourth. So we got a 6 point, small 6, a 5, now a 4 point, and then we got one more mystery bull hanging in the timber. So that's a pretty good sign the breeding's done. We've seen one herd of cows, well, a couple herds. We saw like 3 or 4 cows in one group, and then another group was about 15, and there's a couple of spikes in there. So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for sure 6, maybe 7 branch antlered bulls, and they're not hanging with the cows at all. So that one's a spike. So we got a spike, a 4 or 5, a small 6. But that was exciting. We were thinking, oh, the Royal Tine was gonna step out, but freaking exciting. Beautiful country. And yeah, more than 20 elk on that one mountain. We gotta believe that there's elk on this side of the drainage where we're at, but it's not open where we really can't see much of it. But that's pretty cool. That's really cool. And especially for hiking out of camp today. Yeah, it's just hard to tell what's branches. But you guys are...
Yeah,
he's definitely 6 point?
But have a good look at him. See, I don't know if you can see how he ends.
This herd we've been kind of looking at all day. Jack Pine was picking them apart, and they've been kind of milling around. And then all we've been seeing is spikes. And then Jack Pine saw some antler. Put the scope on him. It's a really, really nice 6x6. Definite shooter. Way too far away to go after tonight. But we got a destination for the morning. That was a good day one. No bull on the ground, but it's
not yet
exciting for, yeah, day one ain't over yet either.
No.
Exciting start. Have you ever seen more bulls in a day hunting in Colorado than this?
No, not yet.
All right.
Not yet. So, yeah, for one day it was special.
Good. I'm excited for day two. It could be pretty epic tomorrow.
Let's hope.
It's fun though. We're sitting here playing all the what ifs, the hypotheticals. Is like, well, at what time do we get up on the same? Because as soon as you get on the same mountain as the elk, your visibility changes. You know, we can see so much over there today because we're across canyon, and so we're sitting here devising, and it'll probably change by tomorrow. Just given all the hypotheticals of, well, how long do we wait? At what time do we go down and go up on the mountain if we don't see them? And just a lot of factors, and yeah.
We've played out every scenario, but then again, we are dealing with animals there.
That's what makes it fun. Just the game of chess. That's what makes it fun. Keeps it fresh and exciting, and when it all comes together, that's what makes it special.
Yeah, that's it.
So we're on our way back to camp, right over top of that ridge. We've worked about halfway down the mountain. Right over top of that ridge is where we last saw those elk disappear. So I'm just gonna go onto Onyx, tools, mark my location. This is where we want to be at first light to relocate those buggers. Oh, look at that. We got an elk in camp.
Where? Oh, yes. Woohoo!
That one would work. I'd shoot that one. Hey, who's the congratulations due to?
That one.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's a good one. You must have got it pretty early to have it back in camp already.
Yeah, we got it like 8.
Nice.
Yeah, we hung out.
Straight above camp, or nice?
Yeah, it was quite the home, but yeah. The great story is, I missed that bull. He couldn't see it, and like I'd shot over his shoulder, and he couldn't see that and so it moved. So now he can see it, and he shot it. And so I'm reloading, and like boom, right behind me.
Dropped him.
I thought it was a different one. I just saw it didn't have any blood coming out. I was like, oh, you must have killed that one. There's another one.
That one's dead, obviously, because Dad doesn't miss.
Very good. Until today. Lucky for you, we missed.
Yeah.
Awesome bull, man. Congrats, guys.
That's a good one.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Just pinch it like a chew. There you go.
Can do.
Don't mess around. Especially.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh. Is that edible?
It's edible. That'll do nicely.
So you on my side of the story?
We want them both. We already heard yours.
Yeah. Well, no, I met Maggie when I was 17, and I think she was 14. And I worked for her parents at a local restaurant. They had a campground.
He was our dishwasher.
I was the dishwasher. 2 or 3 years later, I was the dishwasher, the bartender, the cook, and building a gazebo all at the same time.
They quickly learned that he would pretty much do anything to stay around. So.
Yep. And no, we dated for 3 or 4 years. I went away. I went to college here in Colorado, and Maggie was still well in high school, maybe 10th grade or something. And after a couple years of college, we broke up and went our separate ways for 6 or 7 years. I don't know, but no, and I thought of Maggie every day since I met her. You know, it's always on my mind whether we were together or not, and just never went away. You know.
Somebody proposed to me, and then Travis called when he found out, and he's like, well, I'm probably gonna propose to my girlfriend too, because you're really taken now. And I'm like, that's a real weird time to say that, but that my wheels started turning, and I'm like, well, not yet, officially. So once I realized that he felt that way, it was pretty easy to
Yeah.
And then we kind of had like a moment of like, here's all the things that have happened over the last 6 or 7 years. And so he did his in the form of a letter, and I carry the letter still in my wallet. Because it's funny to see. He also said, these are things I want to do. So please know that, you know, pretty much like I don't want someone who's going to tell me I can't do the things I'm passionate about. So
yeah, I had some strict rules on that.
it's pretty fun to see all the things that he said he wanted to do, and he's checked off quite a few of them.
We got back together. She was willing to quit her real job and real life and come out here, and we started from scratch together, and here we are now.
And I think I did a pretty good job of not telling you no on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which sometimes
you could have told me no on some of the things.
Sometimes I should have.
Yeah, not every idea is a good idea, but most of them have worked out.
Yeah, for sure. I read that letter and say he's made a lot of his dreams come true, but like my dream was to find my soulmate and be a mother and all the things. I've been very blessed to check off a lot of those dreams for myself too. I also don't regret the time apart because like that's when you really came to like know Jesus.
Yeah.
And so that was really important. It's kind of funny because we've kind of like gone back and forth where like he's needed to help me get to a better place and vice versa. So yeah. I guess that was just the path that we were meant to go on.
It'll be a long one today, fellas.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's reasonably short. We are kind of going for broke on that 6 point because I think chances are pretty good that we're going to relocate maybe tomorrow or the next day up to our other camp. So we kind of got nothing to lose. So, in the words of Chevy Chase, I'm going for it, honey. If you guys ever saw that movie, you'd know what that meant. But let's do this. You ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Morning, day 2. We're set up. Looking at the face where we saw the elk yesterday. Looking at the ridge where they went over top of in the evening. So we're going to sit here for a while and see if they poke back over to bed or not. And play it by ear, but should be a good day. Wind's not supposed to blow like it did yesterday. No chance of rain. Clear blue sky. Could be a good day. I think the only place they could really go and for us not to see them is on this left-hand side, and that's thick timber. Everywhere else we'd see them. Yeah. Might go in about 20 minutes or so.
We were positioned at a perfect vantage point. We gave the elk ample time to show, but with the sun cresting the peaks, we were confident they weren't coming back over to our side today. So with the thermals soon to switch in our favor, we elected to climb down and back up the opposing mountain to try to relocate the herd.
We're headed top of that puppy.
Had we spotted that 6-point bull with the herd earlier the day before, we would have had an excellent chance of getting him. But as it were, we now had 15 hours to make up. We followed their tracks over the ridge before losing them in a small, heavily used meadow.
That was too new.
The backside of this ridge looked like prime elk country, but it didn't offer nearly as much visibility as we'd hoped for. This country was as new to Matt as it was to me, but we were optimistic, and we were committed to hunt there till dark.
A lot more timber than we anticipated. Got a good open feed over here. Dark timber is where we kind of expect him to be bedded, right there. And then on the backside, there's more open grass, south-facing slope. 1:30, probably just gonna hang out here for a little while and try to pick through the timber. Maybe get lucky and spot one of them. We gotta believe they're either in here or there.
Yeah, they're not further than us next barrel. No. Or they.
So we might separate by a few hundred yards and just sit in glass, and because obviously we're now 20 hours behind these elk. There's a lot more cover here than what we were thinking there would be. No burned timber, so it's pretty thick. So we'll communicate before we separate for the evening. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. I like it, man. I would love to be packed up in here.
I know, when I saw it, I was like, no.
This looks good. This is freaking awesome country. What we might do is like 45 minutes before dark, we're thinking we might just walk this ridge and go look off that point, and then just shimmy back to you know, just before dark. And so basically you'll go over and watch those parks, and then if you see something, you'll come over and call.
100%. And then we'll meet up, and then we'll figure out how to get out of here.
And I'm guessing, so if you see like a couple cows, you're probably gonna come and we're gonna assume it's them. So then if you wanna do that, just get our attention and then go back and look, and then we'll join you. Sound good? All right, sounds like a plan. Got a cow and calf coming right down into the bottom. They seem to be alone, but keeping an eye out for that herd. We're gonna hit a couple of spots. About 50 minutes of daylight left. We're gonna walk this ridge, poke over a couple of ridges, basically still hunt this area where we think that herd of elk went, and go for broke, basically. Wind is perfect. There's definitely elk been in here. Nothing. I just figured we'll speed hunt our way out.
100%.
Yeah, we saw a cow and a calf down low, but nothing else. It's looking like the elk won. Who knows where they went? The wind was pretty good for us.
We could throw the whole hand back. This was the plan to go after that 6-pointer.
Yeah.
We didn't see him again.
Yeah. Dead. It looked good. It was good. It was worth, he was worth the shot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we got a lot of climbing or descending in the dark now.
Yeah. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah, this is a godsend coming down at night and just finding your most gradual contours.
We got a subtle ridge. It's nice and gradual. We're just staying on that, and it's been easy walking. Pretty much straight that way.
It's a bit of a drive for me on the other end of the state.
That's fine. My uncle's not
different
coming
stages
either.
of life where like you start having kids, you know. Is that a conversation you have?
I don't know.
Are they always your three, or do you have like a rotating?
Charlie, you really feel valuable right now, don't you?
Yeah,
Anyway, can you get me on that show?
I've dumped them in the cupboard before. Actually, at that cowboy church.
Don't they make things for that, you know, Brian?
Yeah, and we don't have them.
All right.
Oh, also, did you notice Bo today? Bo today checking scat, you know, checking the scat, finding different elk. So yeah, he'd pick it up, roll through. I'm like, you made our sandwiches, didn't you? Just rubbing it.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed him
He didn't use
smelling the
Purell.
scat.
Oh, he smelled it.
He didn't use the Purell before he made your sandwich.
He did not.
What?
He didn't even give her one of these.
He just gave one, a gummy. You know?
Put it in her.
Yeah.
That's the dippy, Scott.
Yeah.
This old redneck I used to guide with, his name was Walt Rowe. He's from Kentucky. He was a tobacco farmer. Him and his wife moved to Alaska when they were like 21 years old, set up a wall tent, and they lived in it for years. And then the guy that I guided for met him on the trail one day, and he said, "Hey, how you doing?" And he said, "I'm fine." And long story short, he said, "Hey, you interested in a job?" He said, "Doing what?" He's like, "Well, guiding sheep hunters and moose hunters." He's like, "Sure." So he hired him, ended up hiring him for 40-some years. So Walt would chain smoke cigarettes. He'd wear a down jacket when it was cold. He would take it off when it was hot. And then he just had this flannel shirt that he would wear, and it was always unbuttoned down to here. It didn't matter if it was frickin' 30 below, but he would just zip up the down jacket to about here, and he would chain smoke hand rolls. And so Walt, like, crazy uncleanly, just crazy. So they were sheep hunting, and this guy that I guided later was guiding him, and they were cooking on a Coleman stove. He was cooking, the hunter's right there, so he turns around and he starts to piss. Well, he had just made a pitcher of Tang. He dumped the water and he dumped the stuff in, so he goes and he starts pissing. Well, in order of efficiency, he just sticks his hand right in the Tang, stirs it with his hand, gets done pissing, dumps it in his white lightning. "You want some Tang?"
No, that was you. Thanks, though.
Oh.
He drank it.
I don't know if the hunter did, I don't know. But I guarantee you Walt did.
Just gotta do it for the experience.
Look at this.
I got one more. I just wanted to see if there was an open one for we just. You may want to cut the tip off that thing.
If you're an outfitter and you'd like to tell your story, highlight your business, and or share your testimony, my crew and I would be interested in joining you on a hunt. We'll produce for you a top-notch, heirloom quality production to share across the globe and with your family for generations to come. If this is you, shoot us an email, and together we'll share your message with the world.
Hey, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we're packing up camp and we're moving up the ridge. Let's get it. Is that how you do it? Or?
Nope. Way more energy than I have. Thank you. Good job.
Yeah, they're done with us. Wait
Today
till you
we'll be out
guys.
in the wilderness. Some of us will come back, some of us will not. And the goal of the option is make sure you're one of the ones that comes back. I don't know what this voice is, but I think I'm just going to keep on going with it. Amen. So, in all honesty, though, what we're doing today is we're going to go out, we're going to switch camps, and now the camera died. Oh, it's still rolling. Okay, so we're going to go switch camps. It's going to be nice. Unfortunately, this camp does not have the same toilet facilities that we had at this current camp, which, if you can imagine the top of a toilet in a box. Elias, do you want to bring the box?
I thought they were going to pack in the box. You don't get a box?
I think we should get a box.
We should get a box.
I want to be able to, because here's the thing. If you go, this is what I've learned after 3 nights up here. If you go use the toilet right after Billy, it's pretty warm.
You want
and
that.
just the steam coming up from his excrement.
It's like a backwoods bidet.
It's a spa.
It's a backwoods
It's
bidet.
a spa. Oh, Billy. Backwoods bidet.
It's the greatest compliment I've ever been given in my life. Thank you guys. It means a lot.
Bidet
Been around on that
steamer.
for years.
I swear we're quiet when we're hunting.
Oh, also here, I made a mistake, not once but twice, of leaving my water bottle not fully screwed. It's not my standard water bottle, so the Nalgene's, I cross-stitched it and I got Billy's undies wet. And
We gotta get the camera on these guys when they're drinking. What could come out?
Oh my gosh. So your water bottle wasn't screwed, but you are.
Yeah, that's the Charlie Berens effect right there. See my cot?
now, if this happens once, it's acceptable. Twice in 2 days? Shoot.
Charlie Berens' new nickname, Cross Thread.
Old Charlie crossed that on the Nalgene.
How do you cross thread an Nalgene? It's like 3 twists.
I know. I was.
That's Charlie. He's 2 for 2.
You got a half a twist, and you're like, "That's good. That's tight. We're moving on. Keep it moving.
Let's see how this works."
It's symbolic of the rest of my life, honestly.
Hey, Bo, you ready?
I've been
Bo's
ready.
been ready.
Oh, you are?
You look like you're going fishing.
All right.
Man, I've been sweating so hard every day.
This is my guy.
It's
All right,
65 degrees. I mean, you know, tips, right? It's all about the tips.
Oh, did you guys get that memo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cash tips?
Okay.
Yeah.
We can always talk it up at the front end and get them thinking there's going to be a big payday at the end of this.
Just so we're clear, though, you have Venmo, right?
Well, I did get him to bring me 2 boxes of ammo since they're using my rifle, so that's a pretty good start to it.
Okay.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, there's a good chance Charlie's not going to use it. Or he's going to use all of it. He might use all of it.
One or the other.
Yeah.
I'm locked and loaded right now.
If it comes to that many shots, we might be doing, here, Charlie, let me help you.
Yeah, that's what I like a little.
So one thing, Charlie Cross Thread. Look at how neat and orderly your area is.
Yeah.
And then your partner. We got dumpster and cross thread.
Well, you know, he throws his stuff over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
likely excuse. Likely.
Is there garbage around?
Yeah, in the
This will probably burn now.
Yeah, that's your fire
I was
starter.
letting it dry out, guys, so I could start the fire for you every morning.
Yeah, that's what's been happening.
Pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing. Down
that's
and
gonna
west.
burn, right?
Now we ride.
We're always looking for new things to do, so I guess I was on Craigslist Canada or whatever, and I saw a bear area for sale in Saskatchewan, and we had some extra money. So I went up there to see it, and turns out the ice was still on, but not on enough where we could actually get to it. So we just flew over it in a plane to confirm it was there, and then we bought it kind of sight unseen. And turns out it's on a really big lake, and I'm not a big boat person. I will be by the time I'm done up there, I think, but we got like a 16-foot boat with it. Head out there. Turns out the lake is more like a small inland sea in an Arctic sort of climate, but it was a nice sunny day when we started. Maggie can tell the rest.
Yeah, it was a nice sunny day. Things were going really smooth, and this little boat that we had loaded down with like roofing material, all of our clothes, nothing in dry bags. We turned up an inlet, which is like another massive portion of the lake, and there was like 4-foot swells. And just the wind was just right where
it's kind of
we
coming
were
over the bow.
taking on quite a bit of water, and everyone was still having a great time, but I started to realize
The boat
that
was
the
sinking.
boat pump wasn't working anymore. And so there was no water going out from the bottom of the boat. And
We kind of like putted as close to shore as possible, but by the end the kids had to swim to get to shore, and the water was a lot colder than it looked. And in the process of getting to shore, we broke 2 fins off the prop, and the motor fell off the boat into the water.
We need a bigger boat.
Yeah. We got everything unloaded, got rid of all the stuff we didn't really need, focused on the kids, got them back in, and then putted our way like the next 20 miles with one fin. Finally got to camp and spent the next week just picking up the mess. And I think the ride out took about 10 hours to get back because it's like 35 miles by boat with one fin on the prop.
The best part is, though, we stayed in a tent even though there is cabins there because I didn't bring anything to clean them, and it's been abandoned since COVID. I was like, I'd feel more comfortable sleeping in the tent because of all like the rodent droppings and things. And the kids like all slept bundled up together.
Yeah, we loved it.
We had like a moose walk through one night, and the kids can't wait to go back. And I'm like, see, I told you, because remember those moments when we were sitting on that shore and you guys were like, why are we doing this? I don't want to do it. I'm like, you know, there are just certain things that in the moment, it's like a love-hate relationship. You hate it when you're going through it, but you look back on it and you love that you did it.
Yeah,
so
they'll definitely remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were casting into the water for like 18 hours a day because they forgot about the the daylight. So I was like, oh, you kids should probably go to bed. It's still light out, but it's midnight. It's also nice for them because I think they'll be really bonded in all of these experiences too, that they'll have to look back on. And I mean, that is what I believe a lot of the hunting and outdoor experiences provide, right? Is these memories that they'll have for a lifetime. And
yeah, it brings people together.
Brings them together, and yeah. And also their faith. I mean, and couldn't be more proud of our kids and their relationship with the Lord, and it's pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
I really would say that would be the one thing I would hope we do right in life, is having children who are believers. That's important to us.
Below that peak. Just below the top of that peak straight ahead. Is anybody walking up that ridge? It's a bull.
Yeah.
Like a 5 point.
5 points.
Good start to day 3. Got a 5 point bull about 600 yards across the canyon.
Did you tie one up for me, Billy? Did you tie one up for me? Where we saw them out the first day. What is it?
5 by 5.
Is he? He's just chilling.
Wow. Good eye.
Mountain man. Is there more over there? This is why you always come in behind the mountain man. You let him find him, and then you just roll in and get the better shot. Tip number 1. You after him, and then you hike in after him. He does all the hard work for you. Tip number 2, always pack blue chew. Not for you, for the elk.
Alright. Charlie and Taylor are gonna work on this 5 point. And we're gonna head up. Find his daddy.
Go get him, boys. Thank you. Thanks for the pearls gone wild.
Show your dad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes, get your views.
Big day today. We are standing at over 10,000 feet. Had a lot of climbing today. The only elk we saw was that 5-point bull that Taylor and Charlie went after first thing. But we're up here in this long drainage, probably 7-8 miles long, and we're glassing all this high country. Right now we're going to slip down this ridge, find a lookout where we can see real good. Obviously we're trying to bump into something tonight. If not, we're trying to locate some elk for tomorrow. The cook, Brian, he's actually relocating our camp. Now the water level's gone down enough because the rivers were flooded when we got here, and so we're moving into a different camp. So we'll spend the remaining 2 days of our hunt out of a different camp, accessing a little different country. So that's cool. So I'm looking forward to it. It's fairly hot, but the mornings are nice and cool. Forecast is to stay the same. So if we're gonna get it done, it's gonna be early in the morning or probably right at last light. Some ways I feel stronger. I'm tired, a little bit tired today, but in a lot of ways feel stronger, like the altitude. We're catching up on the altitude. Feels good. Mid-season form.
At least now it's downhill for now. But if we see something, we'll cut back uphill and then we'll go around.
We'll be ready to go. Unless we see something to go after, we'll most likely just sit here for the evening. Best vantage point that I can see anywhere in this whole drainage. This evening we're just gonna spend the last 2 hours just sitting on this rocky outcrop, glassing all these open areas, see what, if anything, comes out to feed. We got good drainages with lots of grass and feed, open stuff that we can see on either side of us that we could actually shoot to, and then we can see pockets all over the place, all the way around us. So looks like a good spot. We're just gonna sit here till dark and see what we see. And we literally are in camp with 2 comedians. They're on the next ridge over. They were after a bull today. It must not have worked out. So we're meeting back at the same camp. So there's kind of 2 main ridges that lead right down to this camp. So it looks like they're going to sit on the opposite ridge of us tonight. So it'll be a fun few days with those guys in the camp, just us and them. That's all it'll be, and our guides, and then cook Brian. So it'll be fun, a little more intimate affair. It was cool down at the big camp, but it'll be cool to have a little more elbow room for all of us to hunt as well. We got a cow about 600 yards across the canyon. That's it so far, but it is cold and windy. How are we? Doing all right. When they get get these mules?
It has been a fiasco all day. Yeah. But we got here.
All right.
The camp is in disarray. A bear got in here and tore the shit out of it.
Oh.
So I apologize about the mess and the cluster right now.
No worries. You guys see anything else?
Saw one cow.
When you guys saw us, right? Across the rock from you guys?
No.
Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Okay.
He saw us, yeah.
So what happened with that 5-point?
Oh, yeah. So the 5-point, just worked that ridge, got all the way to the top.
Twice,
yeah, we
stay on our side.
Yeah, we got him to come down. I mean, like, barely.
Yeah. He turned
and then
around.
He gave us another 15 minutes of looking at him before he finally just went over. And we're like, well, we're going to camp on the other side of the world tonight, so can't really chase that. I'd love to just have something we can chase.
I was gonna go around and chase him out that way, but they said that would take too long, and they didn't have any faith that I'd be able to do any of that.
I didn't have any faith that you'd be able to find us ever again.
Probably not. I just wanted to use the
around, and then I looked at him, and I'm like, he's like, no, I'll go, and I'm like, no, you won't.
I was ready to go. I was just mostly ready to could stop back at camp and grab another coffee. Use
hey, real quick, does the camp look different to you guys?
Is this the Twilight Zone?
Yeah, right.
There's less rips in the other tent. And
yeah, apparently a bear got in. You see this?
Oh yeah, pole.
Oh, nice.
No, hang on. I did see wasn't there another pole?
Did you see just a metal pole laying around in here earlier?
Bet you need another propane thing hanging on this thing, eh?
Apparently, cross-threading water bottles and propane cans was a thing in our camp.
Yeah, there's a fire. There we go.
Stuff always goes haywire in the wilderness. You're constantly improvising and often simply doing without. Personally, I find it interesting when things go half-cock and derelict. Many of my fondest memories in hunting camps and in life are when things fly off the rails. But when you get the right campmates, trials and mishaps only serve to bond those involved. This night and this crew was no exception. And best of all, Taylor didn't spill a drop of beer.
Leaking, I was taking it out when it lit.
I'm just gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here, just waiting to kill an elk.
Yeah, good call. Could have been worse.
Hey, that's getting deleted, right?
Show me your pistol too. There it is.
That's like a backup stir stick.
Yeah. No, it's a little old 22 long rifle, but you get the job done.
Shoot full propane cans with that. Watch your clients jump out of bed.
So we had a mule rodeo. We had a bear in camp. Okay, first bear in camp, mule rodeo. We almost had an explosion at the stove. We're missing.
We started off well.
But the beer made it. The beer made it.
But we saw a 5-point today.
Yeah, and you guys didn't even go after it.
Well,
there was conversation.
I said that I would go to the next valley, but they did not have any faith that I'd come out alive. Oh, sorry. Wait. Taylor wanted me to say this in front of everyone. Sorry, Taylor. You're still a few too many inches long.
It's too deep.
What happened to measure twice, cut once?
I don't do that. He's the guy that cuts his tape measure on accident. That's why he needs a couple more days to get the job done.
Cookie Brian, did you have a good day today?
It's been a long day.
Are your eyes always that crazy, or is this a special occasion?
We've dealt with horses, and it's been a day.
Your bet.
Well,
we got in here.
It's been a wild adventure since we
can't find your GoPro.
I found it. It was underneath his bedspread over there. He was hiding it from. He didn't want to be in camera.
What'd you lose?
Just don't lay it at the low spot, because Charlie hasn't spilled his water yet. Cross thread Charlie.
Man, no, you guys, it's not my fault for spilling the water. It's your fault for not putting up a dam, all right?
Did the bear sabotage all the propane tanks too?
Oh boy, you ripped the seam up there.
Oh yeah, look at this draft we got here, and there's a big one right there.
That's good. That way, none of us will die of carbon monoxide.
That's
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
is
take
true.
that stuff outside
Yeah,
tonight.
that's the one.
I'm gonna take all that stuff outside tonight, so you don't.
Oh, that's.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
Oh man.
I'm not tall enough.
You need a band to put that thing in, or you got it?
Oh yeah.
Atta boy. Atta boy. Our savior.
Just don't let no Heidi know that you actually got a job done.
Nice work.
That's extra.
Nice.
It is.
Oh, we got it. You got to
It's
guys got to
irregular,
keep that
but-
pole with the tent now.
Yeah.
Right, dudedad.com on there.
Yep.
Hashtag.
Let me put a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you tag me. I'm trying to put this tent up. Who's rain gear?
Yeah,
Can I drape this over the back?
You have a gun sitting underneath your bed. You don't even.
What were you saying about bears, Charlie?
I mean the bears. So if they want something bad enough, they're gonna get it, and I just don't know that slicker from a salt commercial in the 40s is going to do it.
That'll stop them. There's no way a bear can get through that.
Yeah.
It's not about the bear, guys. It's the draft.
Oh sure.
And the bear.
I'm packing this little 22 long rifle.
Well-
Someone relieved me of my 45 long Colt.
Oh, someone released you of your
Jeremiah's
boat?
not too worried about it. Jeremiah's not too worried about it. Taylor, you gonna fix his hole, or would you like me to fix your hole, Jeremiah?
Hey,
Your hole's by your feet. My hole's by my face.
Yeah, he's gonna drag me out by my big toe. That's not gonna feel very good.
Well, if you do, I'll finish filming for you.
All right, thank you.
And they're like, your employees' hands are disgusting. And I'm sitting there rolling pretzels with my grease on them.
But put gloves on?
No, dude, but
Where are you guys headed? Land of
creek.
Plenty?
Up the creek.
Going to your bowl?
I'm so over that bowl.
Not that one that we were on yesterday, but
you wanna-
that upper one probably. Probably gonna.
We're
The
going
ridge
where?
before that and start climbing.
where the muleys were?
No.
We're going to the tippity top toward.
It's almost like they start sweating.
Put it right here. They killed one.
No, they killed them both.
Oh wow.
Both bears charged into camp, and you can hear like bears, growling and wincing, and just ammunition and guys screaming like.
I love to explore, to figure out what the animals are doing, and how to most efficiently hunt the area. Most of what I've learned has been from trial and error. But it's humbling to think back and realize that I've been taught and helped by so many great people in life and in my outdoor career. Fact is, this hunt wouldn't have been possible had it not been for a mutual friend of Travis and mine.
Yeah, Jim Riley kind of got me started in the whole hunting industry. And yeah, I think he just had a post online about needing an assistant or something. And it was more in the booking side of things. And I was in Colorado at the time, and I drove all the way to Iowa where he was, like the next day, and said, I'm ready, let's go. And he got me my first job there in Northwest Colorado at the big outfitter, and that's where I kind of met all the people in the hunting industry. And yeah, Jim's been a good asset. He supported me the whole way and introduced me to lots of people. So, glad I met him.
9:30, spent the morning climbing up into drainage. Haven't seen any elk yet.
cut some old sign, nothing fresh. Just poked into this big creek bottom. It's pretty thick. So we're just gonna work this ridge, peek down either side, try to find some openings, keep an eye out for fresh elk sign.
Matt's a PH from South Africa. A great humble guy, he recognized I had more elk and mountain hunting experience than he did. I appreciated the fact he was always quick to defer to my suggestions. Even a Chachaco fresh out of guide school can easily make up for inexperience with hard work and a servant's heart. At the end of the day, guiding is a people business. If I've learned anything from my 30 years in the industry, it's that if you hunt good areas, control the things you can control, and treat people as you'd like to be treated, success may be slow, but it's sure to come.
Well, I was always a guide like you, and honestly, in a lot of ways I prefer just being out there with my hunter by myself, but as our business got bigger, I had to step back, and you always promote your guides and talk them up, because if you're talking yourself up, everybody wants you to guide them, and at the stage we're at, we can't do that anymore. So try to find the right people, and we have a pretty random crew, as you've seen, but they all work together well, and they all have their strong point. They all know that I'm working as well, but they go up and do their job, and yeah, just try to set a good example for them, and then cross your fingers and hope it all works out, which we do a lot of, and usually it works out.
It's noon and it's hot, 55 degrees. That first day when we saw 30 head of elk, it was high of like 45. Real windy, rain, we were seeing elk all day. And now the last 3 days, any elk we've seen has been real early in the morning or just right at dark. So we got great looking country here, but it's all wide open. Got to believe any elk are in the dark timber on either the far side of this drainage or on the back side where our camp is. So we might just sit here, take a nap, eat lunch. Probably might just watch that saddle for a while before dark, because the back side of this is just pure dark green timber. Just watch all this stuff right till dark. Don't see anything, head for home. We're having a great adventure, great people, loving it. Big challenge, a lot of hiking. Holy crap, lots of hiking, but honestly, I feel stronger now. Day 4, I feel really strong. I mean, I'm excited how great I feel. I still got a ways to go. Been working with a kinesiologist who's teaching me how to breathe and support my, he calls it your canister, your spine, and I'm getting stronger. That's exciting. But yeah, great adventure. Came back to camp last night. One of the guys fell off a horse and wanted to leave early. A couple guys left early, so they took them back to the trailhead, then packed our camp in, so they didn't get up to our camp until an hour before dark. Found a bear was in the tent, so they had to clean up that. As soon as we got back to camp, there was a rodeo with the mules, because they had a long day and in the dark, and and then they smell bear. They never like that. That always puts them on edge. Well, then we had a leaky propane canister in the cook tent. That was exciting. But we're having a really good time. Charlie and Taylor they're comedians. They're fun. They're cool. They're good dudes too. They're a lot of fun to be in camp with. And I don't know, beautiful country. I mean, look at that. Look at those mountains. It's crazy. Learned a lot. This is way different than any country I've elk hunted before. It's either kind of burnt wide open timber meadows and then just dark timber. So I kind of get why a lot of people that I know in Colorado kind of stand hunt. They kind of hunt a transitionary area. There's a fair number of hunters here. We've seen other hunters, obviously with the orange, they're easy to pick out. Nobody real close, but I can kind of see there's a different strategy to hunting this country than what I'm used to. So it's kind of fun to figure that out. But we're digging it, we're loving it. I was just going to do a time lapse of the sunset, and Jack Pine spotted a 4-point bull about 1,500 yards below us, so that's a good sign. Came up from the bottom. Exciting day. You just feel like each day you're getting to know the lay of the land a little bit better. Saw 1 4-point bull, 1 cow. This is where we want to be tomorrow morning. I feel good about it. One day left, and this is where we're going to be at first light.
Everything is slower and more difficult in the backcountry. Every guide, cook, wrangler, outfitter, pilot, and veteran big game hunter knows but can't quite explain how or why. Everything in the mountains is sweeter and more rewarding. Like a magnet, the wilderness is guaranteed to strike you with one pole or the other, but never both. It either sucks you in or casts you away.
The quote that I always remember is, "That which doesn't kill you only makes you stronger." And I've kind of lived that way. And I've always chosen to do hard things, but you do the same, you know what I mean? At a certain point, you get to a point in life where you see how it all paid off. And here we are.
I think it's important to, every once in a while, make yourself uncomfortable. Put yourself out there. But then when you do get to just go through your daily routine of being in your own bed and home, and you appreciate it more because you've done, like the Canada trip, very uncomfortable. That's what makes you really appreciate the comfortable days, right? So.
Yeah, you know the feeling. If you've been in the woods for a month and you come out and the fire feels warmer and a cheeseburger tastes better, and and those are all the things that you forget if you get too comfortable. So it's important to be uncomfortable.
Regularly, just try to make yourself do something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, whether that's going in the mountains, going on a new adventure, or even, putting yourself out there to do better, or proclaim your faith a little more, be a little louder about it. There's lots of ways that, we can always just improve, so.
And that's why I cruise around in jeans with no rain jacket all the time, just to make sure I get uncomfortable quite often. Spend a lot of time wet and cold.
Experience the beauty, vastness, the unforgiveness.
Welcome to Alaska.
And the thrill of the Alaskan wilderness firsthand. Log on to BillyMollsAdventures.com and request for Billy to personally help you select your own Alaskan adventure. Here, you'll also find information on hosting Billy as a public speaker for your next corporate event, Christian outreach, or conservation organization. Log on today and live the adventure.
Is that a pack on your back?
It is, but there's no meat in it.
That's all right.
You?
Same. We have fun. That's all that matters.
Right on.
It's a warm tent.
Nice.
There's food in there.
Food already?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
They filled every
Well, that's
night.
wild. I've got one of those at home. I should have brought that along.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's like a symphony of cracks.
I feel like we should whip out the lycra and some. Get that.
One of those things hurt my back.
Was that all you needed?
Yeah, I could just feel it. Well, I mean, it's not like I ain't cured, but I'm probably not.
Yeah,
you don't want to do it too much.
No.
Yes, sir. So Taylor, when did you lose your?
This is fun. This is great. Yes. What year, dude?
This is a good start, right?
All right, no, but seriously, we're thinking this would be like, would love to get your perspective of, like, what do you think the rest of the world, average society, what misconceptions do you think they would have about hunting and like this style of hunting and this wilderness experience and all that why you're here, you know, like maybe even your audience?
Sure. I think some people, they just think of it as killing, or they think that it's easy because it's like, oh, you can shoot how far? Well, anybody could make that shot. And like, well, the shot is like 2% of what it takes to do it. And I think that'd be the first thing. And then I think the next thing would be is they think that it's inhumane, but it's like also the most, in my opinion, it's the most humane way to take an animal's life, because they don't live in captivity. They get to live wild and free, and then you can shoot them and kill them like in an instant, versus them dying slowly of a disease or getting, you know, of old age and breaking a leg and then getting mauled by a mountain lion or whatever it is, or freezing to death, you know. So and then to, you know, use its resources for your family and everything. And it's the most, you know, the best like meat you can have. It's got no GMOs or any preservatives or any crap in it. It's just clean eating. I don't know, is that enough?
That's great. And so why would you do this rather than like a private land thing? Why'd you come all the way out here to do something that you know your chances of success are lower than other opportunities?
I didn't know my chances were lower. That was, yeah.
Well, but it's harder at a bear minimum.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've done other hunts before, and I was looking for a more of an adventure, you know, something that, you know, came with stories at the end of the day. And I think we've got lots of stories. Whether we get an elk or not, we've got stories for days about this adventure. And I can't wait to see the video.
Yeah. So why'd you want to do it with Charlie?
Because he's a good friend of mine that, you know, that we've gone through a lot of life together separately. And I know he's super busy and I'm super busy, and this is an opportunity for us to both be out of soul service and have to slow down and just experience an adventure outside of what we normally do. But then we ended up filming a video up there today, so.
Okay, so to your grandkids, what did you love about this trip, and why do you think it was important that you left your family for a week? And like some advice of like, hey, this is what you're going to experience if you come and do something like this for yourself.
I think part of what this trip has taught me is like perseverance and like confidence in what I can do when I'm motivated, you know? Like I was telling them today, like, if I'm in the gym and I was doing this like on a stair stepper or something, I would have quit. I got a good workout, I'm good. But I probably did 7 miles after I felt like that today. Oh wait, I don't know. A lot. I did a lot after I got to that point. So I think there's something cool in that. And just doing something out of the ordinary that you don't normally. I haven't been on a horse in 2 decades. But just to ride a horse again was a lot of fun. Yeah. So and to meet new friends that you know, that you would maybe otherwise never, you know, have a reason to be around. You know, I think it's cool to learn other people's stories.
So Charlie's new to the elk hunting game.
13.
13?
That's a
what? 13? What?
Oh God! That's when he lost his.
Winner!
sat on that for the whole
so long ago.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Just waiting his turn.
Holy,
that's what comedian.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ace the delivery.
He recognizes fertile soil. So you're new to the elk hunting game.
New to the elk hunting.
What
yeah.
was not like what you expect? Yeah, let's get him ready. He's nervous.
I'm not nervous.
You ever been on camera before, Charlie?
No, I put
Do we need a light action
I
snapper thing?
I put this it's this Egyptian butter stuff I put on my face because it's dry out there and that keeps my skin from getting dried out. And Taylor's laughing, but he wanted to try some the other day. And I also put it on my lips, so if I'm looking like
is that why they're all
dewy,
glazy? So shiny?
Yeah, that's why they're glazy. Do you like them glazy?
Yeah, what video did
Can you tell I use that stuff?
What's that?
What video did you guys film up there?
What video? Sorry,
I got foreskin on my eyes.
Did I film up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen Brokeback Mountain.
That's why I'm talking about the butter.
Yes.
Egyptian butter.
Yes, me and my buddy.
No wonder we didn't find any elk.
Yeah, we didn't find any elk.
Well,
no elk, but our skin is smooth.
Our guide was a...
If Charlie would keep bugling.
Taylor made me bugle.
All right, so
twice.
So you new to elk hunting.
New to elk
what
hunting.
was like not what you expected, and how so?
Am I still dewy though?
No, you're
Oh,
good.
you look
Okay.
great. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Ravishing.
Hair's still good. So elk hunting is much different than elk hunting's a great way to hunt because you're just hiking. And like at the end of the day, whether you see elk or not, you got a great hike on. Like my ass is rock hard after 4 days of doing this. Like I got an ass like you right now. I do. And I just gotta get the same pants that accentuate it. But yeah, we've been hiking, man, and that's been fun. And it's been fun to, do the glassing. I mean, most deer hunting in Wisconsin, you're sitting in a deer stand, you go there in the morning, deer comes by, you don't need a scope, you know it's close enough, and then...
Maybe legal, probably legal, you
yeah,
shoot.
yeah,
They're all
yeah.
legal.
It's legal, yeah.
It's all legal.
It's all legal, yeah, pretty much. And so, yeah, so it's a lot more walking, and you see some beautiful country, you really do. And we don't have a lot of this stuff in Wisconsin. I mean, I'm looking out, it's October, I'm seeing snow-capped mountains, it's great. See a lot of different tall pines, aspens. I learned so much about scat. I learned that the bear scat has rose hips in it. And the rose hips, according to my girlfriend, helps with cellulite. So, antioxidants and
That's
helps
why
with
bears
cellulite.
don't have cellulite.
And according to Bo, oh my God, yeah, if bears don't have cellulite,
No, they don't.
Mm-mm. And Bo says it's full of vitamin C, so if you're ever stuck out there and you're thinking you might get some scurvy, you just grind up some of those rose hips and just snort them up. No more scurvy.
This has been my whole week.
So you're like you're going to be a survivalist here in like 2 more days.
I already am.
You're just going to stay up here?
Oh, we're surviving.
This is the content you could get if you just stayed up here another couple of weeks.
Tons. I mean, it's incredible. Yeah, so elk hunting has been very fun, and yeah, a lot of glassing. Just
glassing. Just glassing.
A lot of nope.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a lot of that, you grit it out, and then you get bored and you forget where you left off. Then you gotta go back and start over.
Yeah, show them the guiding service promo video we shot.
Oh yeah, we did a guiding
No, just
service.
redo it. Just redo it.
Oh, how do we? Oh yeah.
It's just like this.
This is nope. This is nope elk guiding service. Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
No. Oh. No. Call anytime.
Call for a mediocre hunt. You want a mediocre hunt?
This is a new TK in my
We'll show you some stuff that looks like stuff.
Just wait till it gets dark enough, everything turns into an elk.
You want to see the best damn stumps and rocks in the Rockies? We got them. We'll lead you right to them.
All right, so you live a really busy life, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
What did it mean to just unplug, just you and your friend, your half-rate guide, and just sit on the hill and just kind of do nothing and escape like the busyness of the world?
It was very it's very difficult to get like time like that. You know, when we put this on the calendar, I don't know, like 6 months ago, something, and you know, it was attempted through the clutches of a few to try and get me to cancel the trip. I do end up having to leave like about 6 to 12 hours early, but that's a compromise, you know. But yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot that pulls at you, but that's just life. But you know, the reason coming on these things are important because you know, you like what Taylor was talking about, the stuff you learn up there on the mountain about just like both Taylor and I today at a certain point we were not happy campers.
No, we were done.
Bo, I don't think he was a happy camper either. The heat was getting to us. Our thermals were roasting our nuts, and not like the good kind on Christmas. And we were just not at a place where we could stop, and there was so much, but we just kept going and we kept going. You know what we found at the top of the hill? The top? I found a shooting stick. And
oh yeah.
The mountain may take your soul, but it will give you a shooting stick that has seen better days. But if I get a new wrap on that little bicycle tape, I think that'll be better. And then I'll just sew this up so it can hold a hand.
You know what? We might not get a picture with an elk tomorrow. We should take a picture with a shooting stick.
Let's take a picture with the shooting stick.
That's your souvenir, man.
That's your trophy.
This video is sponsored by Alan.
Not Dave, Alan.
Not Dave.
Alan, the best gosh darn shooting sticks that have been left on the mountain that I've found today. So, yep, the mountain will take us, but the mountain will give it. And
it also took a glove from you, didn't it?
It took a glove. Yeah, I took my glove. I lost my glove.
Didn't we find the glove? Not his different glove. Got it.
Oh,
different
shucks. Yeah, you know, we've had some wild times. I mean, you know, we almost had a fire situation here last night.
No, I think we did have a fire situation. Charlie, were you here?
No, I thought run over.
I thought I was on fire. I was not paying any attention.
I just basically lowered my shoulder and come out the tent, and I took him out with me.
Yeah. I was coming in because I was like, oh, I'm not in fire. I'm going to come back and help. And then you said, Charlie, no.
That's the greatest day of your life. Turns out you survived.
I didn't even have to stop, drop, and roll. I was like, I'm not on fire. Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's great. That's great for me.
Best day ever.
I love that for me.
But that's kind of the way this stuff works, is you make yourself perfectly freaking miserable.
Yes.
And then you appreciate everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not on fire today, are you?
No.
Life's good.
My feet are.
That is true. Yeah, I was not being like living on the road, you know, and going to these shows. I don't share room. I grew up one of 12 kids, and after I left, I was like, I'm not sharing a room with anybody. And now I'm sharing a room with all of you guys. And let me tell you, it's been nice. It took a lot of NyQuil PM, but it's been nice. And so you know, you put yourself in situations you can't control to realize that you'll be okay even though you can't control it.
That you're not in control.
That's it. We're not in control.
That's it. You want to be, but you're not.
Yeah. But you know what, Taylor? Sometimes I am in control, and in about a day, I'm going to be back in control.
His hands shaking from lack of control.
An old guide, I think it was from Idaho, he said that the wilderness is the great equalizer because it humbles you. Like, nothing's easy. Everybody's on an even playing field. Like, you got to be out there. You got to put your time in, pay your dues. So were you guys all three like literally pissed off at each other? Which that happens.
Not at each other.
But I mean, just like tense and pissed and right.
Yeah.
We just hiked the whole frickin' mountain. It was like that part of the morning where you're like, well, we probably don't have a lot of time left before the animals are not out.
Yeah.
But we couldn't see anything. It was just dense everything, and we just walked through dense for I don't know how long. But finally, when we got towards the top of that mountain, our attitudes just kind of changed. I don't know what happened, but the sun,
it wasn't each other. It's just the situation. We were all I mean, everybody's just frustrated. We're not seeing elk. We're not getting opportunities to kill elk, and that it adds up for everybody. Hunter, guide included. You know how that goes.
100%.
It gets tough.
Everybody's feeling the pressure.
Yep. And we all kind of sat there and we were quiet for a little while. We all drank a cup of coffee and kind of relaxed.
Yeah,
and then we just
that must be nice.
And then we
honestly, you know what it was? We started dicking around and filming stuff.
Right.
And that was just, I don't know, kind of just like
it changed.
It took our mind off of the elk hunt and just we were just like had a new mission.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah.
What the
Must have been something.
Charlie, they're coming for you.
Yeah, that's like a rescue situation.
Yeah, oh yeah. Very likely.
I did hear a couple shots down that direction earlier today.
We heard a shot this afternoon. I thought might have been you guys.
You heard a couple shots that wasn't a rifle?
It was not a rifle.
Charlie, did you call it helicopter to get out?
Oh, my SOS. Oh.
That in reach is not
Since
cheap.
They're here, I might as well.
It's been really
we
great.
We got enough beer for them.
It's been great.
All right, so I do think, for what it's worth, I think that's how
us.
men bond, is by going through adversity together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta. That's it.
It has been nice. I feel more bonded, with all of you guys, all of you.
Yeah.
Jack Pine,
Jack Pine Savage. Like,
Jack Pine Savage.
That's a new add-on.
And Billy, man, gotta tell you, you look good in the camo. We were talking today. We were like, you're like an action figure.
Yeah, no. Should we tell them about the...
Yeah, we were going to make a children's book about you.
No, I think it needs to be... I think it needs to be a cartoon. The Adventures of Billy Molls and Jack Pine. And Jack Pine is a little bunny rabbit. It's just your friend. And he'll say things like, "Oh no, Billy! The poacher's gonna kill that moose." You go, "Well, that's not okay, Jack Pine."
My rule is 2 beers, but tonight I think it's gonna be 3.
I'll get us another one.
The oil tycoons are gonna drill in the mountains. They're gonna frack in our mountains? I don't think so, Jack Pine.
These guys have like 6 or 7 episodes already.
Because Jack,
I kid you not, like
Jack Pine thinks of all the smart things to do. Like, you guys need to cross the river, and Jack Pine's like, "Here, Billy, I have a rope." And then you say, "Good idea, Jack Pine. Hold on to that." And you throw Jack Pine across the river, holding the rope. And then
you just walk through the river and it goes all the way up to your head and you come out the other side just wrapping up the rope on your arm.
Dude,
nice work, Jack Pine.
Dude,
100%.
Every time I start to get every time I'm like, where are these freaking elk out? I hear these guys in the background running these episodes and I'm like, oh my god.
This is why we haven't shot an elk, by the way.
I've got a box of
He's glassing.
The shakiest footage I've ever taken in my life.
He's glassing up on the rock.
Them damn mules.
He's glassing up on the rock. The sun has just started to set, and it's perfect. And we're going, Jack Pine, get to the river.
I'm trying to look at this rock, elk, and I'm doing this because I cannot stop laughing. Just, oh. I mean, it's been the greatest, worst elk hunt of my life. Big time.
Sounds about right. My buddy Adam Gruhl always says, you can't clench a raging river with a... Wait. You can't grasp a raging river with a clenched fist. You get the idea.
Yep.
I don't really know what he means, but I'm glad you get the idea. It sounds
like
really
the good
thing. Yeah.
And I didn't know what he meant, but you might. So
Yeah.
if you could explain it to me, that would be great.
Yeah. I think you, but you know, it's good. It's good, and I think you know, we can take this out into our life.
Well, yeah.
and-
I was just gonna say.
Wait, where's the talking stick?
that trekking pole.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, no, I forgot what I was gonna say. So you go.
No, wait. What did you just say?
I forgot something about a river and a fist.
Yeah, you gotta have an
Fist in
open
a
hand.
river.
He was saying I was gonna take him to life.
At a certain point, you're up there and you go, you have that real. I'm an optimist, so the whole time I've been going, it's gonna work out. This is just a part of the story. We'll kill elk tomorrow, and then you don't see an elk tomorrow, and you go, okay, and then eventually you go, I might not kill an elk on this trip. So what else am I out here for? What else am I going home with other than an elk? Now you answer.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going home with. I hope to go home with. All right.
Jesus Christ!
Look at that ass. You gotta get this angle.
I've been filming it for 4 days in a row.
You should smell the aromas that thing makes. Jack Pine knows it all too well.
Just paint it up.
All right, this is what I'm going on with.
What is that?
Did you find his mitten?
All right. So I want everybody in this camp to
Oh,
sign that
yes.
hat.
No, look at
And that's
that.
going to get nailed to my, what I call my guide shack, my office, my man cave back home. So
Oh, that's great.
whether it's a set of elk antlers, that's kind of immaterial to me because that's what's going to represent the adventure we were on, being in southwest Colorado, and the hillbillies and the famous people and the crazy cook that we met.
Hey, famous in Southwest Colorado. Okay, I'm your guide. I know.
About Corky.
That's right.
The crazy cook, he must be talking about Corky.
No, it's been an honor to share a camp with you guys. That's what I love, the people that you meet. Everybody's put their crap in their everyday life behind, and no matter where you come from, you come out here, everybody's on an even playing field, you know. The wheel of misfortune has an equal number of stops for every man, and you got to come out here and you got to do this a number of times, and you know what, one day it all comes together, and it was all worth it. Like, I had this young kid, we were fishing, and he likes to hunt, and he's like, so what's the greatest adventure you were ever on? I was like, 10 years ago, I'd have told you, I'd have given you like the answer you would expect. I said, but now, honestly, like, you can't do that. They're all part of a whole. Because without the ones where you don't get anything, the ones where it all comes together doesn't mean anything. Yeah. It's all part of the whole. Like, each and every one of us had to go through everything we went through here to make that one time when it all comes together. That's what's going to make it. So you got to grind up that hill every freaking day. You got to get up early in the cold tent when you don't want to. And it's like today, I think we had a freaking great day because it's like we're learning new country, and Jack Pine and I were just sitting there, I'm like, this is a great freaking spot, and I'm like, I think he's going to come out here. And Jack Pine's like, there he is, there's an elk right there, Billy. And I was screwing around filming something. We looked down there, it was like a 4x4.
Like, I don't want to shoot it, but it's like, all right, we're in elk, you know? And so it's like, what's possible tomorrow? It's like, man, I think we got a good spot here. We got to try it again. And so you're learning new stuff all the time. You're meeting new people. New things are happening. It's like, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, yeah, shooting the 6-point is almost like, to some degree, anticlimactic, because then there's nothing to go back for. You know, like the big one's got to get away. I mean, Matt's told us 6,000 frickin' times that there's a big bull living right there, right? Because that's etched into his brain, because he knows that sucker's there. Just knowing that he's out there, that's what keeps you coming back. There's something more to be had.
There's a reason he's a big 6x6.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like it's haunting his dreams, you know?
It is.
Matt's clinging really, really tightly that he's like by this one tree, you know? Because that's where he saw him.
But, yeah, it is one of those things. It's that mystical creature that you've seen once. You've seen him for like 20 seconds, and then you're like...
Yeah, and you know he's out there, and you know he could step out at any second.
And you hear him bugling, and his bugle is different to the other bulls. Like he's like, it's that one, and nothing else will suffice.
Yeah.
Everything around him.
And he gets imprinted on your brain, and you can't think about it.
But that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's there now.
That's not the problem. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, thank you for imparting us with your wisdom, and also imparting me with... Hang on.
Bag of tricks. Was never ready for this, but...
Your jackets.
Right on.
Thank you.
You don't need those tomorrow?
You absolutely need those tomorrow.
I'll give them back to you tomorrow.
They'll be in Big Bend. They'll be in Big Bend camp. They'll be in Big Bend. I'll make sure that they get to you.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna use that endlessly. Yeah, that prick Charlie Berens used my jacket, poke these holes in there.
You know, it's your church jacket too, which I feel sad about. So I'm gonna get you another one.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right, I won't worry about it.
Give me a bottle of Fleischmann's one day.
I'll give you a bottle of Fleisch. This guy drinks Fleischmann's, for God's sake. How?
He's like, what's your choice whiskey? I'm like, I don't drink whiskey, I drink vodka. He's like, what do you like? Fleischmann's.
I can do that. I got $12.99.
I don't think you need that much. Yeah. What are you gonna buy a handle for $12.99?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on. Fleischmann's, you guys gotta try it. If you like rubbing alcohol, you'll love Fleischmann's.
Vodka, rubbing alcohol. You put it in your wounds.
Yeah, pretty much.
So much of who I am now is who I am to other people. But out here, just get to find out who's in here.
What'd you find out, Taylor?
I was going to ask you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You'll know it in a few days. You don't need to know it
Yeah.
right
He said
It's percolating.
He said kind of what he found out, though. Like, if he has it when in his mind is a good enough reason to keep going, he'll keep going. If you were at the gym, you would have quit.
Yeah.
But an elk is a good enough reason to do another 1,000 vertical feet and another 2 or 3 miles just for the opportunity, the chance that you might find one.
Mm-hmm.
And when we walked off of it, we were all bummed that we didn't find one when we walked off the top of that mountain.
But we weren't sad we went up.
Exactly. At the end of it, we were not sad.
Take it all in.
You'll never regret the hike. You'll never regret the climb.
And if you didn't make it to the top, you'll never know what's on the other side of it.
And we could step out of camp tomorrow.
I could you it's more trees. you can't see the other side. There might be too many trees. Couldn't see them.
We could step out of camp tomorrow and kill a bull right here.
Yeah.
And you still wouldn't be upset that you made that climb yesterday.
No, you forget about it.
No.
You know,
make it all worth it. Where I'm at now is how do I make it all worth it when I don't kill an elk? And I think it's this, you know.
Well,
the
this
experience and the laughs and the memories.
You don't make it work. You let it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it work.
Yeah.
And the next time you go out, you'll know that you can push to the top of that mountain. So, and even if it's not the next time you go hunting, but 5 or 10 times later, you'll know you can push that mountain. And one time you'll push to that mountain, and then you'll be successful, and you go, you know what? It was all because of the first time that I did it.
And I think the other thing is, like, if we were all staying in a hotel, if we were all in a Radisson, right? Like, we might go down to the bar and get drunk together, right? But likely we wouldn't have this sort of a connection conversation.
Because there's no adversity.
Because there's no adversity. Yeah, then it would be all about, did we kill? And if you didn't kill, then you go home kind of sad. But because you go through the adversity and you share that sense of like, holy shit, my toes hurt. from going down and my toes are jamming into my boots.
I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the, I can go do this. You gotta, it's not just physical, it's mental. You gotta be able to overcome those moments,
Mental.
And when even when you're not successful, you can go home and go, I accomplished something.
It's gonna be good. This might be our first film over 3 hours.
Hey, nice.
And nothing will be killed.
Right.
There'll be a lot of
animals were
we got a full day tomorrow.
Yeah.
You still got 24 hours.
Yeah, we're gonna get her done in the morning. Old Heavy's gonna be up there. Apparently. We're watered up, ready for the day. Plan is to get on top right at first light, sneak out to our perch, locate Old Heavy, bag him and tag him, pack him off the mountain.
The air was crisp and the mountains were still. Our muscles were warm, our brows were sweaty, and our senses were pegged like that of an old bear coming into bait. This was the hub of elk activity in the area. We could spot a bull within shooting distance at any moment. We moved as swiftly as we dared, and as we dropped our packs at our lookout, Matt claimed to hear an elk bark. I slipped over the backside of the ridge, and sure enough, he was right. I first spotted a cow, and just below her was the bull I was looking for.
It's big 6. That was one of the biggest heartbreaks I've had in hunting in a long time. It was a good 6. I got one look at his main beam. We got right where we were set up yesterday, and we left Matt there to glass the backside, and we just wanted to look at this close terrain. These guys heard a bark. A loud bark. It was deep, but when we saw the elk, so I think they were heading out. It was time to head to bed, is my guess, because when we saw them, they were totally relaxed. We saw at least one cow, and then the bull. There's just a little hint of a little tiny center ridge in this draw that we couldn't really tell, and we got all these little quakies, and the cow was out in the open, and the bull was down below her. And so we moved to a log where I had a rest. It was 250 yards, and we watched her come through. And unless it was a different cow, but dang,
I mean, literally like a minute earlier. We were a minute earlier, and you can just see this subtle little center ridge where up above, you know, and it was just first light. I mean, we were here right at the right time. Now we got, I mean, we'll set up for the evening, but dang, that's a gut punch. Last day, we hiked hour and a half in the dark just to get here at first light, and that's where he was. And there's sign in here for sure. That's, I guess it's time for me to, I was preaching it last night, how all the disappointments and the choices, the chances, the challenges, and oh, man, it was a big bull. I mean, when I saw it, like, oh yeah, long tines, and all I saw was his tops. It was big. Yeah, and they were getting out of here, and the wind was good. They didn't wind us. I don't think they heard us. I think there just must have been a cow barked. It was time to go, so I'd imagine they went up over the top, over the backside. About on top of the world here. We're here for the adventure.
I'm so excited for you.
Last evening, 5 o'clock, we got 2 hours of daylight left. It was really, really hot. Absolutely nothing was moving today. But we're just sitting here on this ridge line. About 300 yards from us is where the elk went over top into the dark timber this morning. On the other side of this ridge, we got all this nice open country where we saw a 4-point and a cow yesterday. We got a nice low saddle about 300 yards. And we got Matt about 100 yards away. He's kind of glassing down into the green timber across the draw. So we got a lot of openings covered. This is it, win, lose, or draw. This is our last stand for this hunt. Sucker's out early. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's a bunch. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Five-point. Three cows, 1 5-point. Yeah, we just got a bunch of cloud cover here in the last 20 minutes. And then the elk started showing up.
Matt was posted 100 yards below us. With just a few minutes of light left, he signaled he'd spotted a bull in the timber below. We glassed, we called, but visibility was sparse. I never did lay eyes on that bull.
Colorado, first rifle season 2025. Sending Billy Molls home with no elk. With a lot of good memories, a A lot of good opportunities, a lot of elk sightings, a lot of adventure, a lot of hiking. Physicality, this hunt is an 8 at least, maybe a 9 out of 10. Praise the Lord, I did pretty dang good this last day, climbing up that steep frozen hill. I mean, you're having to take like lunging steps and really engage in the back. I could feel it a little bit, but I'm very, very optimistic. I'm feeling good. This was a lot more hiking than I imagined. I haven't done this much hiking in 3 years, especially up and down mountains, backpacks. But I'm healing, so I'm happy about that. We had some close calls. I'm not gonna lie, that one bummed me out a little bit. We're great people, great adventure. I just might have to do this one again. That was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, I'm gutted.
Yeah.
It happens, huh?
Lots of close calls. Lots of chances. Narrow misses, narrow escapes, whatever you want to call it.
And in the forky to just rub a little bit more.
I don't know what that was. That was just an omen of like, I don't know if that's a comeback. I'll be here when you come back, or
Oh man.
if it was a 6 point, then it would have really been.
Yeah, that would have been.
I just unloaded my rifle too, and I'm like, there's an elk. Well, the elk are here.
Are they? Yeah.
We're here. Well, the one thing is, five days ain't much time either.
No.
I mean,
well, if we had 5 days, yeah. We would kill a bull.
Yeah, I mean, this is the spot.
Yeah, we'd kill a bull. On these ridges, yeah, we'd kill a bull in 5 days.
And we saw one, so
Well, a
that
big
4
bull.
point, 5 point, the one you saw, so that's 3. The fork, 4. We saw 5 bulls in 2 days from this spot.
Oh no.
The hike down to camp was more sweet than bitter. The only bitterness was that the hunt was over. I felt as though if we had another day or two, we would have caught up to a good bull. But the sun over this dream had set. With Charlie headed to LA and Taylor and Bo hunting their way back to base camp, it was just me, Jack Pine, Matt, and Cookie Brian for supper that night.
It is pack out day. Season's over. We got some horses and mules coming up. About an hour or so. Headed back to the trailhead. Headed back to Travis and Maggie's. Hang out there for a day. Headed back to Wisconsin. Chase some whitetails.
The pack out was perfectly uneventful. All of us were looking forward to a hot shower, connecting with our families, and we even got an invite to Maggie's annual birthday bash that evening.
Oh, this is nothing compared to what it was on the way in here. Tell us what happened at the party last night, Maggie.
I thought it was fun. We do that anyway at the end of season. We kind of just get everyone together and celebrate a good first rifle and kind of like the halfway point of getting through it. And it was pretty fun. Had the neighbors come over and a couple good friends and celebrate lots of things. Another trip around the sun and a successful first rifle. I mean, I hope that we're instilling like a really good work ethic to our children, but most importantly that mom and dad Like our relationship really comes first, and we really try to show the kid. I joke and say, I want our kids to want to do something we do, but not everything. I'm sure that they could handle doing everything, but.
And the lifestyle is unique, and a lot of the skills that they'll learn along the way or make them unique, you know, set them apart from most kids today. And it's kind of a dying skill set, packing horses and surviving in the wild and all those things, and they get to do it on a daily basis for fun. They don't even know they're doing something special, but they are. And someday that'll pay off and make them unique people.
And that's why I really like the horseback piece of what we do, because it's the traditional way of going and harvesting, and also our summer trip. You know, the kids go up to the mountains, and Weston rode in on a pack mule on a pack saddle.
Yeah, we just throw him on a pack horse, but now he's got a broken arm, so.
Oh! I got caught.
I think Travis teaches what it's like to really be loyal and have follow through, which is something that I don't think that we see enough of anymore. You know, if Travis says he's going to do something, he will do it. That is the biggest thing that I think that they see and he's instilling in them. That, to me, I guess, is loyalty. That, and he has a really strong work ethic. I think that's important for them to see. It's definitely great for our kids to see. He's a man of faith, and I hope that that touches them and that they go on down the road. And he does it in a not super out loud way, so hopefully they just get to see that, you know, that's how he's accomplished a lot of the things that he's been able to accomplish.
It all starts with this relationship.
Yeah.
If this relationship's strong, then it all works. It works for the kids, and it works for the businesses.
Faith, loyalty, and follow through.
I did tell Pancho I'd hit him over the back with a bar stool last night, and I did it. Smashed it. It's like, do that again, I'm gonna get you. I smashed the bar stool.
What do you appreciate, love the most about Maggie? Maybe 3 things.
Oh, she's beautiful. No, she's a super unique person. Comes from her childhood, I think, too, just the way she was raised, and yeah, she's been by my side since I met her, for the most part, you know, and she's always been there and always been willing to try her best and to let me do some crazy things and support me. She's great with the kids and does all the things. I couldn't have done any of this without her, so it's definitely a team effort.
When we got married, I don't usually cry.
Oh man.
About 3 months later, my sister was diagnosed with cancer. I guess that watching that unfold, and that's why I talk about it's so great that we had that history, because I'm so glad he had such a great relationship with my sister Martha, and kind of our marriage from the start. We had to deal with a really big obstacle of she got sick in May and passed in August, and I got to be with her. Watching that unfold, people want to tell me about their bad days or what's hard, and I just, let them, of course, but at the same time, I'm like, no. Watching your body deteriorate from cancer is hard. There's things that are really hard, so you pick your hard. But
yeah.
As awful as that was, I think it really helped our marriage. We got off to kind of a rough start where I had to be away from him. He was busy making a living as a chainsaw carver at county fairs every day, and I was with my sister watching her fight for her life.
For me, the trophy's right here, and it's her and our family and what we've created and the lifestyle we get to live and pass on to our kids. But yeah, it all starts right here. I hope my kids learn to never quit. And if you're walking off a mountain, never quit. If you're packing out a bear, never quit. In life, never quit. Keep moving forward. It'll always work out. But that's something comes from here, you know. A lot of people quit. Never quit. Simple.
Before leaving for this Colorado elk hunt, my daughter asked what I was most excited about. I told her all I hoped for was to lay eyes on a 6-point bull and take a nap on a sunny hillside. Fact is, I managed to take a cat nap every single day. I've guided many wilderness, wall tent elk hunts in Idaho and a few in Colorado. But this was my first one as the dude, and I loved every second of it. Like every good adventure, this one was anything but textbook. Nature flooded our plans before we even made it to the trailhead. But like Travis said, we had good horses, a good guide, good country, good equipment. We saw elk, and each day seemed as though we were a few steps closer to punching our tag. While a couple 100 pounds of mountain grass-fed venison from one of those 5x5s would have been nice, I don't regret for a second holding out for a 6-point trophy. What I really wanted was the trail rides, the ridgetop views, the smell of pine smoke, to sleep beside a rushing creek and hear a bugle echo across the canyon. We hunted hard, 5 full days, and I tested my body like I hadn't done in a long time. I was blessed to hang with some earthy, rough around the edges guides and cooks, and share a tent with 2 awesome campmates with vastly different backstories and backgrounds than mine. And today, I'd like to believe that I can call them friends.
It's like I was following you, and now I'm not. I'm off the train. It's like my dad.
Those memories, conversations, laughs, naps, meals, early morning climbs, exhilarating stalks, and continued relationships are worth more to me than a rack of bone. I'm fairly certain most of the greatest trophies in life are internal and eternal, not external and susceptible to moth, rust, or decay. Some of life's greatest trophies are quality, one-on-one time with a loyal friend, enduring the tough climbs together, discovering who you are in adversity and what one is capable of when his motive is strong enough. And I agree with Travis that a man's greatest trophy is a strong marriage, doing hard things with his children, and instilling in them a never-quit attitude. Maggie's trophy is found in a loyal, hard-working, God-fearing husband and raising young'uns who fear the Lord. As for Charlie, his butt's never been firmer, and the man's skin, it's to die for. And he and Taylor now have a shooting stick for their next adventure.
This video is sponsored by
As Matt and Bo pack back into the high country for the second rifle hunt in search of that big 6x6, and Brian keeps his 6-shooter handy in case the bear comes back to raid the cook tent, Jack Pine and I are headed home with full hearts, a story to tell, and a soot-stained cap that will forever be nailed on the guide shack wall.
our morning coffees in, a few BMs. We're feeling pretty good.
My mouth keeps getting cold, so I got this hand warmer.
That's
the one who light up.
Yeah.
You want some?
No, thank you though. I appreciate it. We're very nice to each other. Yeah.
For more modern-day mountain man DVDs and digital downloads, log on to BillyMollsAdventures.com. Here you'll also find books, a wide variety of merch, and information on hunting opportunities with Billy. When he's not hunting, Billy travels nationally and internationally as a public speaker, sharing his captivating, soul-stirring tales of adventure by way of his one-of-a-kind, down-to-earth delivery at corporate and community events, Christian outreaches, and conservation organizations. Just like the Alaskan wilderness, no one leaves a Billy Molls presentation the same person as they enter it. Log on or call for more info.